Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will be unboxing the 100% plastic Rider Tarot deck. Before I get into it, just know that I bought this myself with my own money. Wasn't a gift. It's not like a promotion or anything of that nature. And know that everything on here is my opinion and I'm not being paid to say anything. And then all the pertinent stuff is going to be down below in the description. So you may be wondering, why would I want the plastic one? And it's because, well, I already have this one. It's my personal Rider Waite Smith deck. And for this channel, I figured going with the plastic one would be a good idea because it will last longer than the paper one. And I wanted to keep some decks as my own personal deck as opposed to just everything being for the channel or for readings for other people. So that is what's going on with that. Well, actually, I'll just leave this on camera so you can see, because I can already tell based on the thickness and like the style of box that this is thicker than this guy. You can get a better idea this way. So I find it interesting that they use the Empress on the cover, and then this is, you know, the classic magician. And then on the, just like on this box, this one also has all the other names that it goes by. It says 100% plastic tarot cards are durable, resistant to bending, easy to shuffle, and can last up to 50 times longer than paper cards. I figured, you know, with me making this channel, I didn't want to keep spending money buying decks. And the Rider Waite Smith deck is a classic, and it just seemed like a really good idea. So without further ado, we're gonna unbox this. Don't mind me and my X-Acto knife. I'm a very crafty person, so that's why I had it on hand. Just put that off to the side here. Put that away. Don't want that loose. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna need it again. I'm not sure if I like this style of box because it already can, it might be because of the plastic, but it feels kind of loose. Then again, with this style box, you could tell it's already loved a lot. Oh, that's interesting. This is... It's nice that they have the easy pull tab. Oh, weird. Oh, that is so weird. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Oh, no. Oh no. I don't know if I like this at all. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm just really laughing because the texture on this is not what you expect. As you can see, it's matte. The texture is matte too. It does not feel, it doesn't feel like a plastic card sleeve. It feels, ugh, I don't know. I don't really care for the feeling, so maybe this was a bad idea. We'll see. So it looks like there's a couple of extra cards here. Looks like I'm missing the Fool, so that's great. Unless it's hiding somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's interesting. They oriented it that way. Okay. Well, we're gonna do a quick walkthrough here. It looks like it's the same booklet as the one in here. Let me get it out. Yeah, pretty much. You get the couple of extra cards from printing. And then just move that off to the side. So it's out of the way. I still don't know how I feel about this texture. It is really something. It's interesting that you can see a little bit of like printing things. Let's see if we can get it to zoom in. Hold on. It might be freaking out because of my nail polish being super shiny. Yeah, if you notice, there's like a weird white spot that it looks like he's pointing at down here. Then again, the artwork on here, because it's, you know, old and has been printed so many times, I'm sure there's like some artifacting going on here. But anyway, let's get into it. It looks like it's the same artwork as on the paper one. Yeah, it looks like it. Anyway, here is the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, the World, and the Fool. And that makes up the major arcana. I was thinking about while I was feeling the cards as I was sliding them over, and it feels like the texture of the plastic front to the nicer spiral bound notebooks, or the like plastic folders for like school supplies. And I think that's what's just making me go like, ugh. It just, I don't know, because it has the same matte look as the paper cards. I think my brain is expecting it to feel like my paper deck. And I think if it was shiny, I would know, oh, it's gonna feel different. No. Anyway, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. I think this has a little bit of a different thickness than the standard cards. Let's just compare. Just a little bit. They are the same size, dimensionally. But the thickness as a whole, because, you know, it's, I don't have calipers here or something of that nature to measure thickness. So let's see. Actually, might be able to do that same trick that I kind of did earlier. Let's see. Got my trusty tape measure here. Yeah, it looks like it's just over an inch. And it's definitely 2.6 and a little bit over centimeters, whereas I know for sure the thickness of this deck is about an inch, maybe just under. I know it's almost at like 2.5 centimeters, which matches up. So yeah, this is a little bit thicker. It's still just so weird. I'm sure you can see the light in the video here, because I have a ring light, that this has a little bit of shine to it, but this has just complete matte, which is great. But if you notice here, if I get to my Magician card, the colors look a little bit different. But I think that has to do with, you know, printing on a card versus plastic. So anyway, I am thinking about doing a review once I've used it more, not on, you know, do I connect with the deck or, you know, the symbolism of it, because I'm already familiar based off of this deck. It's more of, you know, how is the deck holding up, you know, down the road type of thing. Because I've had this deck, I think, the longest, and I'm fairly certain I've had it for at least a couple years now, and you can tell it's well loved. But I also try to be, I try to take care of all of my stuff. So this is just, you know, normal wear and tear. But I know if I'm going to be using a lot for this channel, I figured a new plastic deck would be good, because I know it's going to get a lot of use, and I didn't want to use my personal deck for the channel a lot. You know, I want to keep things a little bit separate here. So yeah, let's see how it shuffles. It's interesting, the edges, they feel, there's definitely like one that felt kind of sharp. Oh wow, the flex on this. It shuffles, for a bridge shuffle, very nicely. Maybe too nicely. I feel like I'm gonna have more jumpers and pop-out cards with this deck, but that's just the nature of plastic decks. I have two playing card decks that are waterproof, and they're completely plastic, and they have a completely different texture than this. I think that's what I was probably expecting, was a texture more like those cards are like a plastic sleeve here than this. This has like a little bit of grip to it. If you're familiar with like really fine grit sandpaper, it feels kind of like that. Like, oh, I would say like one trip in like the thousands of grit, where it's like you know it's not smooth, but it's also like there's a texture to it. Like, it is smooth, but there's a texture. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm gonna do one last shuffle. That is something else I was just came to my mind, is that sometimes with the plastic decks, or even paper decks, you'll get weird smells. This one doesn't smell too funky. If anything, it smells like a print shop, which I mean, you'd kind of expect. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of readings I get with this deck for the channel, and also to see how it holds up over the years. I'll definitely come back to it and do like a down the road type review, like, you know, does the texture still bother me? Or how much it's holding up compared to my other decks, and if it wears well or not. Because I know sometimes people like that patina that you get of something that's, you know, well loved, well used. Because I mean, you can kind of tell that the edges are starting to get kind of blech on this deck. Just a few things, at least for me on this, just on the Rider Waite Smith deck, just in general, and its different forms, at least whether it's the plaster or the paper one, is that I find it's a good middle of the road deck. I really like it to, if I don't know where to start, sometimes with the reading, I'll pull it, or I find it's also a really good clarifying deck. I also think it can be daunting to learn, but I feel like because there are so many other decks that are based on this deck, it's a good first deck to get. Yeah, learning all the cards can be very daunting, but there's different ways that you can go about doing that, and there's different styles of reading. So that is truly up to you and your reading style. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up. If you like this video, please like it, share it, subscribe. If you want to check out more deck walkthroughs and deck reviews, please go to the playlists. I have one out there. You can check out all the different decks I own and see if there's something that catches your eye. And you can also go out there and check out different readings. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares, and all the subscribers, and have a wonderful day.